Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me in this video. Now if you're new to my channel, my name is Quinn. I also go by QP because a lot of people can't spell my name, even friends that I've had for years. So in this video, I'm actually doing a review unboxing for a ring light. Now ring lights have been something that I've been wanting ever since I got started with YouTube because it was just something that all YouTubers got. I feel like that's kind of just how you become a YouTuber, is you get yourself a ring light. However, ring lights can be pretty expensive, and they were kind of like the last on my list of things to get when I started my YouTube channel, because obviously the first thing you want is a good camera. And then I got some cheaper like softbox lights along the way, thinking that was going to be sufficient, and never really loved it. So that brings me to this video. I finally decided to go ahead and just get myself a ring light because all of the YouTubers I see using ring lights just look flawless and beautiful. So I thought I just would get one for myself and treat myself. Now, is a ring light the best lighting system you can get? I don't know, honestly. I think it just comes down to personal preference. I know a lot of people actually don't like the ring light in particular because it gives that reflection in the eyes, and if you're wearing glasses you can definitely see the reflection from the ring light in that, and I think a lot of people find that distracting. I personally don't mind it because I'm doing a lot of video where I'm up close and doing a lot of makeup reviews and makeup tutorials, so it works out for me and for my particular style of filming. Now, prior to getting this ring light in front of me, I just used natural lighting, and I actually love natural lighting. I personally think it's the best source of lighting you can use. However, with natural lighting, it is really limiting because you can't control natural lighting. In addition, prior to getting this ring light, I purchased a bunch of soft boxes for lighting because they were a little bit cheaper. Unfortunately, I just was never really satisfied with any of the soft boxes or the lighting that I purchased prior to this. And I don't know if it's just because I didn't know how to set it up, or if just the quality of lighting that I received. So because of that, I always try to use them as a last resort. If I have to shoot a video like late at night or something, then I'll bring out the lights. But I still would never be satisfied with them, and I'm always finding myself adjusting to compensate for the bad lighting from the artificial lighting that I had. Okay, so now let's talk about the particular ring light that I chose to buy. This is the IVISII ring light from Amazon. I know that in the past, the Diva ring light and the newer ring light have all been popular choices for a lot of YouTubers. I will talk about why I decided on this one, which is a little bit more expensive than the newer ring light, but I think either the same price or cheaper than the Diva ring light. But I think that this particular ring light has a lot of options and a lot of capabilities for the price. It is definitely not the cheapest ring light, but I think it has the most growth and versatility. And in the IVISII ring light kit, you get a 19-inch LED ring light, a ring light remote control, which is one of the big selling points for me. You also get a plethora of mounts and holders for pretty much any type of device you can think of to use with this ring light, including an iPad or tablet mounts, 3 camera mounting brackets that pretty much enable you to mount your camera any way you would like, and a smartphone mount. There's also like a Velcro strap to strap up all of your cords to keep everything organized. You also get a Bluetooth device for smart devices such as phones and tablets, 2 plugins, a US plugin and a European plugin, which makes this ring light really great for traveling, especially if you have to go internationally. You also get 4 diffusion color filters, which come in white, red, blue, and green. And of course, this kit comes with a very sturdy ring light stand as well. And then lastly, it comes with a carrying case for the ring light. Unfortunately, the stand doesn't fit in this case, and there isn't a separate case for the stand, which is a little bit inconvenient, but that's okay. It's just not really that big of a deal. I don't really plan on traveling with my ring light very often. So as you guys can see, this kit comes with quite a lot of accessories, and although accessories are really nice and fun to have, it's not the reason why I chose this particular ring light. There are a lot of factors to consider when looking for a ring light, and this light actually covers a lot of the things I was looking for, one of which is having a dimmable brightness. So this can go from 0 to 100% brightness. So right now I have it set at 32 degrees brightness, but I can change that just with my remote, and as you guys can see, I'm tuning down the brightness all the way to 0, and I have 2 other lights here with me. I'll show you guys what this looks like without those lights here in a little bit. The lights above me are for my background. Otherwise, I'm gonna have really dark background and I'll be like really brightly lit. So that's at 0%, and then I can bring this all the way up to 100%, which is very, very bright. but I'll just show you guys what it looks like. Woo. Oh my goodness, I can't even look at the light. It is super bright. I can barely see, but you guys kind of get the picture, just how bright this can how bright this light can get. And it's super bright. I'm gonna tune it, put it back to where I had it at 32. Another thing I like about this IVISII ring light is that the color temperature is adjustable. So it goes anywhere from 3000 kelvins all the way up to 8000 Kelvin. And I think daylight, oh, I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. On the low end, 3000 Kelvin is going to give you like a tungsten orangey look, and all the way up to 8000, that's gonna give you a bluer light look. So I'll show you guys that here. So the current setting is at 5400 Kelvin, which is more of a natural daylight look. I'm gonna take that down to 3000, and you guys can see just how much the temperature of the lighting changed just by lowering the temperature. And then I'm gonna take that back up to 5400, which is the natural daylight again. And then we're gonna go above it and go all the way to 8000 Kelvin. And you can see again how different the lighting looks just with the change in temperature. This is a little bit more blue of a light, but it's really nice to be able to adjust not only the brightness but the color temperature in the light without having to put physical filters on the light. So now let's talk about something that's a little bit more technical and something that I've been really looking for in artificial lighting since I bought my bad lights, and that is the CRI and the TLCI. I'm just gonna give you guys a warning. I am very, very new to artificial lighting and like lighting setup and the science behind it. This is just everything that I've learned from research, but I'm gonna try my best to give you like my understanding of how CRI and TLCI works. So CRI is the color rendering index, and TLCI is the television lighting consistency index. Both of these are measurements of a light source's color accuracy in comparison with an ideal or natural light source. CRI is the older of the two measurements, and it measures how color is perceived by the human eye, while TLCI was designed to predict how colors are reproduced on camera. The only difference between CRI and TLCI really comes down to the number of colors that they use to test. CRI uses 9 colors to check for accuracy, whereas TLCI uses 24 colors to check for accuracy. Essentially, both of these measure the same thing, which is the color accuracy of a light source. So with both systems, a light source is given a rating based on 100, 100 being the perfect color accuracy, and then it goes down from there. So pretty much you want a light source that has a CRI and an LTCI of close to 100 as possible. This ring light in particular has a CRI of greater than 97 and a TLCI of greater than 99. So it is very, very accurate, which is nice because if you have a light source that rates lower on the CRI and the LTCI, you're going to be experiencing a lot more unnatural colors and really unflattering skin tones, which is the problem I was getting when I was using my old light sources. It's just not desirable, and that's why when I decided to buy a ring light, I really wanted to make sure that the light I get this time was going to have a high CRI level. I didn't even know about TLCI until I bought this, and you know, it had good ratings, so it worked out. Another reason why having lighting that gives you accurate color is important is it's just less work in the end. I don't know how many hours I spent trying to adjust footage with poor lighting, trying to enhance it as best I can so I don't look as pale and I don't look as sick, and it just takes so much time, and at the end of the day I just was never able to get it to look great again. It just takes that much more work, and I'm not advanced with editing enough to really fix a problem like that. So it's easier for me to invest in a good light system rather than wasting a lot of time and energy trying to fix a mistake and fix inaccurate color. Another thing I really like about this ring light is that it uses LED lights. Now LED lights are really nice because it doesn't get as hot as other light sources. It's nice because I'm not sitting here baking while I'm talking to you guys, and it's going to enable me to have more time in front of the camera without the system like burning up and getting too hot to where I need to take a break. And as I mentioned before, these do come with 4 color diffusers that you can plop on to the ring light. Now these are really nice on top of the temperature adjustments that you can make using the light. I don't know if I would ever really use this, but it's really nice to have the versatility that comes with this light in case I ever need to do any sort of special effects or any special filters in the future. The main power source for this ring light is the plug-in, the power adapter. Now this comes with both a US plug-in and a European plug-in, so it's actually really nice because you know, if you do need to travel internationally, you have the option of bringing this light with you and using it overseas. If you do not want to use the plug-in, there is a battery option for this light as well. It's not included in the kit, so you'd have to buy the batteries separately, but it's actually really convenient if you do a lot of remote filming and you don't have access to power. And those are rechargeable, so it's really nice to have the option in case I do. Furthermore, there is a USB plug in the back of the ring light that you can plug USB in and charge your phone or your iPad while you're recording, so you're not running out of juice while you're sitting here filming. So that's actually really nice, especially if you're going live for a long amount of time. One of my favorite features of this ring light that a lot of ring lights do not have is this. This is a really cool remote controller that has an LCD screen on it to show you exactly where your settings are set at. So as you guys can see on my screen here, it's at 32% brightness and the color temperature is at 5400 Kelvin. You have like all of these different options like A, B, C, D, E, F in case you have like a favorite setting that you want to put it on. I'm not quite there yet. This is only the second time I've used this, so we'll figure that in the future. But I really like this because everything that I've been doing in this video has been through this remote, and it's so nice. There is also an LCD screen on the back of the ring light, and there are adjustments on the back of the ring light also, so you don't need the remote control if you don't want to. If you're working behind the camera and filming someone else, you can do adjustments back there. But I really like that this has 2 LCD screens that you can adjust from, one behind the camera and one pretty much anywhere else. Just so you guys can see the difference this light makes, I'm gonna turn it off. Ooh, there it is. So this is no ring light, but I have 2 like soft boxes on each side of me. I'm gonna go turn that off real quick. Okay, so this is without the ring light. This is with natural lighting. The windows are pulled down. I'll show you guys. So here's what I'm looking at. The windows are down, as you guys can see. I try to shut them as much as possible so that this video wouldn't be affected by them, but that's just pretty much what I'm dealing with lighting right now. So it's actually not terrible lighting. I am shooting during the day, but if it's dark outside, I'm not gonna have that lighting. I'm not gonna have this, you know, super nice filtered lighting that I have right now. So I'm gonna turn on my ring light, and you guys can see like this is at 11% right now, but the more I increase the percentage of brightness, the more you can see in this. So this is at 16%. Again, here's just, I'm just gonna go through. My camera is going to adjust automatically because it is on auto mode. And as you can see, the brighter I am up here, the darker my background is, so that's why I have these 2 lights next to me, so that it kind of balances everything out. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first got this kit, I was pretty intimidated. It came with a lot of things and had a lot of settings I really didn't understand. However, the setup was so easy, like to the point where I didn't even really need instructions, because there really wasn't very many instructions that came with it. So as I mentioned before, guys, I am still very new to artificial lighting, and I'm still trying to learn and get used to how to use artificial lighting and the science behind it. I tried my best to break everything down as best I could to explain it to you guys in a way that would make sense to me if I was new and was trying to learn this information for myself. So I hope that you guys found this helpful, but that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found it helpful. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Please let me know if you do have a current lighting setup or what your favorite setup is. I would love to know all of that in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on that subscribe button right there and hit that bell notification so you can see more videos like this. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!